Morning class. Today is Friday, August 21st, and if you're watching this video, you're on asynchronous schedule. So if you go back to your assignment that's on your calendar for today, you're going to watch this video as I explain the identity collage, and then you're going to complete the assignment that's in blue. After you complete it, you're going to upload it to this link that's in red. So if you click on it, when you submit, you'll submit it as a Google Doc and make sure that the document is shareable so that I am able to open it. So now I'll go into more detail about today's assignment. Once you click on the blue link, you're going to make your own copy. When you make your own copy, what I would do is use your first and last name, and then make sure you save it in a folder where you're going to be able to find this so that you can upload it for submission. All right, so today we're going to listen to a reading of a poem called Where I'm From by George Ella Lynn. This poem kind of deals with a self-reflection of oneself. So we're going to listen to this poem, and then afterwards we'll look at another example of what this poem could look like. And then you're going to create your own poem using this format. So as we listen to the poem, just think about the words that the poet is saying. Look for symbolism, look for things that kind of stick out into your mind that create a picture.
Where I'm from. I am from clothespins, from Clorox and carbon tetrachloride. I am from the dirt under the back porch, black, glistening. It tasted like beets. I am from the forsythia bush, the Dutch elm, whose long gone limbs I remember as if they were my own. I'm from fudge and eyeglasses, from Imogene and Alifair. I'm from the know-it-alls and the pass-it-ons, from perk up and pipe down. I'm from He restoreth my soul with the cotton ball lamb and 10 verses I can say myself. I'm from Artemis and Billy's branch, fried corn and strong coffee, from the finger my grandfather lost to the auger, the eye my father shut to keep his sight. Under my bed was a dress box, spilling old pictures, a sift of lost faces to drift beneath my dreams. I am from those moments, snapped before I budded, leaf fall from the family tree.
All right, so this poem is a self-reflection of where the poet came from. It kind of gives a brief overview of maybe where, what type of family they came from, what kind of traditions they had. So first off, the poet is saying, I am from clothespins. Most likely meaning that, wherever this poet came from, they didn't have a washer and dryer. They would have to hang their clothes on a line outside. I came from the dirt under the back porch, so most likely came from a poor family growing up. I am from the Forsythia bush, the Dutch elm. So this kind of gives the idea that maybe they're from the south because of the trees that maybe they had at their property, at their house. So when you read the rest of this, you kind of get a glimpse of where the poet came from, and maybe it was a good experience or a bad experience. So here's another example. This is from a fellow English teacher on campus, and this is kind of the example that they created. I am from, your family name stands for something. from churchwide cookouts and Grandma Kate's chocolate cake. I am from Jesus Loves Me and Love Will Keep Us Together. From squeezy cheeks while dancing to music on the record player, and Grandpa's butterball while eating late night donuts. I am from volleyball, basketball, and softball games, from marching under Friday night lights. I am from windows rolled down on a 93 Mustang, from sweet summer days lounging in the pool, radio cranked to the 80s. I am from a beautiful college romance and a successful, rewarding career. From the joys and sorrows of motherhood 6 times over, I am from a town of parades and community pride, from a God who gives me hope and purpose in this world. So, the teacher that wrote this, we get a glimpse of where they're from, like their background, what their beliefs are, what their likes, what their dislikes are. So, the poet here mentions that they're religious, they go to churchwide cookouts, they remember a grandparent's chocolate cake. You go further down, and we know more about the poet that maybe they had a 93 Mustang. They grew up probably in the 80s since they had the radio cranked up. They got married in college, and they feel like they have a rewarding career. And we see later on that the poet is a mother of 6. So this was simply a draft, not the final product. So this is what you're doing today. You're going to brainstorm some ideas on how to create your own poem of where you're from. In this column, you're going to list maybe some bullet points, names of people who or are important to you, such as maybe a parent or a grandparent, maybe a friend. Here you're going to list some special foods or meals, games or activities you used to play maybe as a kid. In this column, you're going to list phrases that maybe you heard your family repeat. Now, make sure to keep this clean, but maybe think of phrases that maybe a grandparent used to tell you. In this column, you're going to list ordinary house items or things that maybe you did outside, family traditions, smells or tastes that you just remember as a kid. Maybe it was your mom or dad baking cookies or just something as a kid that you remember. And here you'll list song titles, lines from songs, and here's kind of miscellaneous. Any hobbies, maybe you're religious, maybe pets, things from your past that you can list here. And what I'm really looking for is about 3 to 5 bullet points per box. Okay, once you do that, you're going to start putting your poem together. You're going to highlight some of the details you would like to put in your poem from your brainstorming chart. And then you're going to follow this structure. You need to have at least 12 lines. So here's the first 6. I am from, and this is where you would list 2 things. I am from, and from. I am from. After you finish the first 6, all you have to do is copy and paste, and that's how you're going to do the next format for the next 6 lines. So you need at least 12 lines total. You can do more than that, but it has to follow this pattern. So once you finish it, remember you're going to go back and upload it here. If you have any questions about this assignment, please email me today. I will most likely be available during from 12 to 1. I believe that's my lunch schedule. If you do want to set up maybe a video conference or whatever through Zoom, let me know. Or if nothing else, just email me if you have any questions. All right, that's all I have, and I look forward to seeing you all on Monday during our synchronous schedule.